So our next speaker is Markus Mösenbacher from Infineon, and he will talk about hardware-based security. You're on mute?
Yes, sorry. So,
okay, yeah.
Thank you for handing over. Hello, everybody. I'm talking not a lot about blockchain today. I'm talking more about secure hardware access to the blockchain. My name is Markus Mösenbacher. I'm heading product marketing of identity solutions at Infineon Technologies. And now I'm starting the presentation. Okay. So first, I will give you a short introduction to Infineon, a short overview of the company. Then I will tell you something about hardware security and how to use it in combination with blockchain. And then I will give you a short introduction in our product offering and also show you the use case of using our product in combination with brand protection. And the next topic is then to show you real projects which have been implemented. So first, Infineon. Infineon comprises of 4 divisions: automotive, industrial power control, IPC, power and sensor systems, and also connected secure systems, CSS, where my position is in. So I'm in the business line secure card solutions and in the product line digital identity solutions. Last fiscal year, we had a revenue of 8.5 billion euros. We are 46,700 people worldwide, 60 R&D locations, and 90 manufacturing locations. So we are number 1 market position in automotive, in power, number 3 in microcontrollers, and with secure card solutions. So for identification and payment, we are also number 1. So now coming to secure card solutions, we have security experience with different applications like e-passport, for example, credit cards, using credit cards in wearables, and also with identity cards. So Infineon is market leader with secure card solutions for payment and identification, and security is key for all these applications. Hardware security, what does it mean? So the security requirements are rising over time, and this is also a challenge for our product because our product needs to be resistant against all these attacks. There are different attacks like manipulating attacks, observing attacks, semi-invasive attacks. And if you compare security controller to a standard microcontroller, security controller has many measures against these attacks, different sensors against light attacks or probing attacks, shielding. There are many security features implemented to overcome all these attacks. And security is relative. 100% security, unfortunately, does not exist. It's always a matter of attack effort in time and money. And the higher the security level is, the higher the effort is and the longer it takes to crack the system. How can this security be improved? If you have a product for evaluation, it's tested by a test house, and then the certification is done by a certifier. So the most important Certifications are in Vico for payment cards, for credit cards, and common criteria is widely used in ID cards. There's also a US standard, the FIP standard. It's mainly required for US. The most common test houses are the German TÜV-ID, UL, SGS, FIM, and many others. And the most common certifiers are the German BSI, the French ENSSI, and the Dutch NSCRB. Secured access to the blockchain with hardware security. So usually you need a key pair to access the blockchain, so the public key to address the block, and you also need to sign the transactions. This key pair is usually generated somewhere in the cloud, you don't even know where, and or in a smartphone, which is not really very secure. More secured solution would be to use hardware security, so meaning the key pair is generated in the security controller and the private key is stored within the controller and can never be retrieved out of the controller. So there are good reasons to choose hardware security. If you have the keys only provided by software, it's not resistant against software attacks, microarchitectural attacks, or physical attacks. A better solution is to choose a trusted execution environment which is secured against software attacks, but still not against microarchitectural attacks or physical attacks. The best choice is a security controller which is certified to store the credentials securely and also to generate the key pair which is required to access the blockchain. And for that, we have introduced Secora blockchain. Of course, there are different possibilities to access a blockchain. So the QR code is the most simplest one. Usability is high because every phone has a camera. The cost is also very low, but there is no copy protection at all. With an NFC tag memory, it's better because you have a medium copy protection, but not very high. Also, the cost is medium, and this could also be a choice. If you need to secure a high asset, then the best choice is a hardware security based on a security controller, because the copy protection is very high, and also the usability with an NFC-enabled phone provides convenience. Secora blockchain. Now I will show you some introduction about our offering. Secora blockchain comprises of the Secora blockchain contactless, which can be used with NFC-enabled phones. We also have planned the Secora blockchain connected for industrial use cases, providing I2C interface, which is widely used in the industry. And for both products, we also have starter kits. Starter kit R1 contactless and the starter kit R2 connected. On GitHub, we have several examples available for iPhone, Android, and also for PC for simply implementation of our product into a blockchain solution. The main features are up to 100 key pairs can be stored, and there is also a secure backup included for restorage of the keys. And several crypto schemes are supported, for example, Ethereum, Bitcoin, ETR, ERC20, and many others. What is also one main feature is the user authentication with a PIN. More to the Blockchain Security2Go starter kit. So you have implemented an idea in the blockchain, and now you need to access, you need a secure access to the blockchain and also a connection to a physical object. And for that, you could do a prototype by using the Blockchain Security2Go Starter Kit R1 contactless. And for the final application, you can use several delivery forms for depending on the application, and we provide the different form factors for that. So the Starter Kit R1 comprises of 5 contactless cards, access to the GitHub for collaboration, self-explaining documentation. It supports Android and iOS examples applications and also PC applications. And it also provides access to the user community of the Infineon blockchain starter kit. It's available at retailers like Farnell, DigiKey, and Mouser. There are diversified opportunities for, and one is brand protection or sustainable luxury. So, as you know, there are many possibilities to use blockchain for logistics, energy, asset and contract management, cryptocurrencies, automotive, and also consumer. And now in this example, we take brand protection. So these are some of the use case value propositions of blockchain proof of history. It's extensible, so the data which is stored on the blockchain can be used for different use cases. And the infrastructure, it provides interoperability due to a worldwide standardized infrastructure. And immutability, because blockchain is tamper resistant by definition. So what does this mean for brand protection? You have a proof of sustainability based on a traceable supply chain, and you can check if the asset which is protected by blockchain is part of a limited edition, and also for second-hand transaction, the value of the asset can be stored on the blockchain. And using with hardware security, it's also convenient thanks to NFC. So brand protection blockchain tells the story about the product. So sustainability, full lifetime cycle of the product is checked against ethical and environmental circumstances. For example, Secure blockchain connects the product to the blockchain. So it's a connection of a physical good to the blockchain, and it provides a secured connection of the product to the blockchain. And overall, it's a value for the manufacturer and for the user of the product, which is secured by the hardware security. And now I'm coming to some real projects, some examples. Our partner, Block42, they have implemented one of our products in a sneaker. And the value chain looks in this project like following. We provide the chip solution, and also the support and the Security2Go starter kit. Block42 did the blockchain integration in the blockchain icon, and also did the integration of the apps for the end user, and also took care about the personalization. The customer in this example would be a sneaker manufacturer, which needs to define the package requirements, the delivery forms, and also needs to take care of the implementation of the chip. And the consumer finally can check if the product is genuine. For reselling of the product is also taken care. So now I'm going to show you a live demo which has been demonstrated by the CEO of Block42, Lukas Götz. He's starting the app, and then he will tap the chip, which is included in our, which is included in the sneaker. Now he taps the sneaker, gets the key for signing the transaction, and also gets then back the information from the blockchain about the sneaker number. It's part of a limited edition, and also about information about the public key. So this is one example for brand protection. Another very nice example is, so we are collaborating with our partner Cash on Ledger. It was also mentioned before by Max. So they're working with a tractor company, Lindner, and they have implemented the pay-per-use in the blockchain for automated rental and billing process using smart contracts. And this solution maximizes the efficiency of transactions between parties, and it's also used for inventory optimization. And dependent on different conditions the tractor is used, the billing process is fully automatically. So now Infineon comes into the game to add security to the solution, which is essential for pay-per-use application. So there are two use cases: the NFC-based user card for authentication, which provides the user access to the tractor, and also the blockchain product. The Secure blockchain is connected to the machine itself, to the campus of the machine, for authentication of the machine in the blockchain. So in a nutshell, blockchain has an inherent security and provides a global infrastructure. Secure blockchain connects the blockchain to the physical world. Use hardware security to access the blockchain to save high-value assets. Secure blockchain provides hardware security and convenience due to NFC. Thanks a lot. So this was all from my side.